Wisconsin beats Arizona men's basketball from the Kohl Center. Badgers upset No. 9 Arizona on record-setting night. The Badgers men's basketball team knocked off 9th-ranked Arizona, 103-88, in front of a packed house at the Kohl Center and Tonje. The team's graduate guard set a program record from free throws made and nearly set a single-game scoring record with a 41-point performance. The showing came on a night when the U Athletic Department honored its 2014 and 15 Final Four teams, as well as former coach Bo Ryan. Wisconsin 4-0, led by as many as 18 in the first half, but Arizona 2-1, clawed all the way back to tie the game early in the second half. The Badgers, however, reassumed control with a 21-9 run that pushed the lead back to double digits. Arizona came no closer than 9 points the rest of the night. Tonje hit 8 of 14 shots, including 4 of 6 from three-point range. He cleaned up from the free throw line, where he made 21 of 22 attempts to beat the single-game record for free throws made by 4. Sophomore John Blackwell added 14 points, and senior Max Klesmit finished with 13. The Badgers were 41 of 47 from the line to tie the single-game team record for most free throws made in a game. John Tonje set a single-game program record for free throws made when he sank the second of 2 attempts with 6:36 to play. The free throw was his 18th of the night to move him past the single-game record shared by Nigel Hayes and Dale Kohler. Hayes made 17 from the line against Indiana January 26, 2016. Kohler accomplished the feat against Loyola on December 6, 1975. Tonje is 18 for 19 from the line and has scored a career-high 36 points. U leads 90-77. This has been truly a game of runs. Arizona opened the second half with a 21-10 run that tied the game 65-65. Wisconsin came back with a 21-9 spurt that allowed it to re-extend its lead to double digits. Three-pointers were the key during this stretch as John Tonje hit 2 from beyond the arc, and Xavier Amos and Cameron McGee drained the others. That run of shooting pushed the Badgers' lead to 86-74 with 7:54 to play. They're shooting 54.5%, 12 for 22, from three-point range. Tonje, meanwhile, scored his 33rd point, a new career high. The Wildcats opened the second half with a 21-10 run that allowed it to tie the game 65-65 at the 14-6 mark. Key Lewis, 6 points, hit 3 of his first 4 shots for the half, including the driving bucket that tied the game. Trey Townsend and Montague Krivas each added a couple of buckets as the Wildcats hit 10 of their first 14 shots. U, meanwhile, was 4 for 9 from the floor and turned it over twice. Arizona converted those turnovers into 4 points. The Badgers led by as many as 18 points in the first half, an edge that was trimmed to 55-44 at the break. The 55-point half was built on free throw shooting. The Badgers went 23 for 26 from the line, and three-point shooting. U was 6 for 13 beyond the arc. John Tonje leads U with 20 points on 4 for 7 shooting. Next in line is sophomore John Blackwell, who has 9 points but was limited to 11 minutes after picking up his second foul with 6:57 to go. Wisconsin 36, Arizona 26, 7:54 mark first half. John Tonje entered play as the Badgers' leading scorer at 17.7 points per game, and so far he is showing no fear. He is meeting the physical challenge of Arizona's defense while scoring a game-high 16 points. He has made 3 of 5 shots and is 9 for 9 from the free throw line. His only 3 came from 2 or 3 feet beyond the three-point line near the top of the key. nothing but net to push the U lead to 10 points. The Badgers have been drawing fouls at a steady pace. As a result, they were in the bonus 8 minutes into the game, and at the 10-minute mark owned a 15-1 edge in free throw attempts. Wisconsin connected on 13 of those tries, a key ingredient in its 29-22 lead midway through the first half. The Badgers energized the crowd with a 7-0 run to open the game, fueled by a three-point play by John Tonje on the opening possession and a layup by John Blackwell at the 17:55 mark. Arizona responded with an 8-2 run that cut the Badgers' lead to a point. U's next possession, Blackwell drove the basket and drew a foul on Wildcats star Caleb Love. There appeared to be a verbal exchange that led Love to pushing Blackwell. While the push wasn't hard enough to knock Blackwell over, it happened right in front of the official. A technical foul was called on Love. The lapse in judgment proved to be huge. After a media timeout, Blackwell hit 2 free throws he received for drawing the shooting foul. Max Klesmit then hit 2 free throws for the technical, and as icing on the cake, Blackwell drained a 3 on the retained possession. That's 1 possession and 7 points. U led 16-8 with 15:22 to go in the first half. U's. Here are the projected starting lineups. Both teams have used the same starting lineup for each game. Wisconsin will have all its players available for the game for the 3rd straight game, according to the Big Ten's availability report. Last week, Cameron Hunter missed the season opener, but Winter, who was listed as questionable, played. Wisconsin coach Greg Gard met with reporter Tuesday. He started his press conference by sharing his thoughts on the Wildcats, as well as the return of the Badgers' 2014 and 15 Final Four teams. Before the game, the athletic department will honor the 2014 and 15 teams that reached the Final Four. At the half, Bo Ryan, who was inducted into the Naismith Hall of Fame last month, will be on hand and honored with the raising of a banner bearing his name.